I'm Eric. This is My Crazy Adventures. Welcome to My Crazy Adventures. Where today I am in Portland, Oregon, and I'm here at Old Dominion getting a load reworked. It was way too heavy. And on my way in, I passed one of those tent cities, the homeless setup. And so today we're going to walk over and talk to a few of the residents of this tent city and see what it's like in a day in the life to live in a tent city, Portland. Eric, it's nice to meet you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, what we were just talking about, what brought you to Portland, Oregon.
I was being chased out of Lane County.
Is this up in Alaska?
Nope.
Okay.
It's down here, Eugene, Springfield area.
Okay.
I'm from Oak Ridge, Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've been gone for like 30 years. Getting away from my dad and getting away from the people.
okay.
You know, you got two entities on this world, on this planet. There's people and there's human beings.
Right.
Okay, I'm a human being. I care about people. I love. I'm there for people. I respect.
Right.
Okay. People don't care. Nobody but themselves. They speculate about somebody.
Right.
You know, and they live life on speculation. I can't do that because, man, you never know who you're going to hurt.
Right. So you moved from Oregon up to, you said Wasilla, Alaska?
Yeah, I went to Anchorage first.
Anchorage.
I met a programs director named Gene who kept me happily employed for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, I came back here and it was over.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
47.
48? You don't look 48.
January.
Your hair's a little
24th.
crazy. You got a little gray, but you don't look 48.
That's the insanity in me.
So what brought you from Anchorage back down to here? Or from Anchorage to Wasilla, then back down to here?
I wanted to see who my dad was.
Who your dad was. Did you find out who he was?
Yeah.
How'd that story go?
He told me I need to find family values. But see, my son taught me family values.
Right.
He taught me mother's love a long time ago. So he's late on that one. And, you know, I just had to tell him, look, man, you got to learn how to have a family before you can explain what a family value even is. I don't even think he knows what it is, you know?
Is this the father you mentioned that you seen kill your mother?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they were fighting. He slapped her and held her down, put pills in her mouth, and made her swallow them before he let her up. I never seen her again after that. He thought I was too young to remember, you know, that it wouldn't go. But you know, I'm smarter than that. I was scared to death, you know. He's tried to kill me 3 times since then as coming home in a drunk rage.
Right. Is your father still around the area?
Yeah, he's 70 years old.
So what's it like in a day, day out here? How's your day start? What do you do throughout the day? And
I wake up and clean everybody's mess up.
Give the people that are going to see this an idea of just what kind of standards you have.
It's not easy. It's the hardest job in the world to be homeless. I'm not kidding. And when they keep you here, it's you got overtime because it's 24/7 you're out here. It's not like you can go home and take a shower.
Do you pick up any type of work for food, for money, barter?
Yeah.
I mean, I take it this is your truck here.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you do a lot of like junking and hauling stuff.
I just scrap metal.
Scrap metal.
I scrap metal because I mean, people they strip cars out here and they leave them in parking lots. And
So,
it's just ugly.
On a good day, how much can you get for your scrap?
I'm not sure. I have somebody that comes by and gives me about $30 for a trailer load. I'm sure he probably gets a couple $100 for it. You know.
Oh, so somebody actually comes here to get the scrap. So you're getting maybe 10% of.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, maybe not even that. Just enough for gas or whatever. Small old lady that's the scrapper, really.
So you get up early, you go to bed late, and you work all day.
That's sleep insomnia.
Sleep insomnia?
My dad tried to kill me a couple times, you know. And,
Is he homeless as well?
No.
No.
He's happy. To Alaska, be all I could be. And I was going to come back and assist them, but I never did. I forgot about all that. You know, throughout the years of king crabbing and salmon seining and building low-income housing for the state of Alaska.
Did you work out of Prudhoe Bay?
Nope, I worked out of Kodiak.
Kodiak? Okay.
Yeah, worked for Bill Jacobs. He's based out of Newport, Oregon.
So you seen a lot of wildlife down in Kodiak then, didn't you?
Yeah,
a lot of bears. Yep,
yep, they are.
Yep. That's a very beautiful place.
Yeah, it is.
So you gonna try to make your way back up there?
I don't know if I'll make it. I had my son come down to visit me. Boy, he's lucky. He gets a Siri check.
There you go.
He's very wealthy. He's my joy. But, yeah, he come down to see me, and we were followed all the way to Idaho, where I mean, she wouldn't even let me visit him around here because of all the chaos that's going around. So,
what kind of tribulations do you face out here? You know, besides trying to find a place to sleep, and do people bother you? Do you have other people trying to steal, rob, mug you?
Yeah, every day.
No.
Yep.
Well,
in Alaska.
In short, what is one of the worst days you've had out here? Say in the last 6 years since you've been down in this area.
Worst day? When you have somebody coming up to pretend to be your friend and hits you over the back of the head and steals your wallet, steals your bank card.
Okay.
That's the worst day.
And how'd that turn out?
Pretty ugly because he didn't knock me out and gave me a hell of a headache. I was able to turn around and defend myself. And, well, we don't see him anymore.
We'll leave it at that. It was at this moment I had stopped the interview out of fear of what Cliff might say. I didn't want him to incriminate himself or anybody else for that matter. So I proceeded to thank him for his interview. I shook his hand and I wished him best of luck. And I started walking down the road to get some B footage of the tent city and all the cars and what have you. It's that footage that you've seen before the interview with Cliff. Anyways, on my way back, Cliff had stopped me. He waved at me and wanted me to come back over and to talk to him. And here's a little more of what Cliff had to say. You mentioned that you had a good paying job up in Alaska for 30 years, and then you came down here. So people get a sense of how it happens. How do you go from being employed, having a place, to being homeless? It doesn't just happen overnight. How does that happen? I look at myself, and I could never imagine this ever happening to me. But there are millions of people that can say the same thing that are in your shoes right now.
I had family down here, and I had a brother that didn't really say very nice things about me, so I had a bad profile when I got here. It was easy to become homeless because half the nation hated me when I got here. And when you have that many people that speculate and they believe the speculation, it's really hard because, man, honesty is people have a hard time accepting honesty sometimes. Right. And maybe that's why they lie.
So you didn't just wake up one morning homeless, though?
Nope.
So
I flew down here to see who my dad was. He came home. Because somebody stole my wallet and used my bank card in Oak Ridge, and they fraud locked my account.
oh wow.
I only got 2 banks on the planet. You know, Manhuska Valley Federal Credit Union. They're, bless their hearts, they are so good. But I mean, I only got 2 banks.
Yeah, I want people to see just, you know, what a true working man's hands look like. This is what it looks like to be homeless, guys. This is every day working your ass off to make ends meet.
I'm a workaholic. I love to work.
I had proceeded to wrap up the interview, and I'd turned off the camera, and I had asked Cliff what his future plans were, and he had expressed interest in returning to Alaska, where he said he had a home. He had property he owned up there, and Cliff seemed like a really nice guy. You know, throughout the video, he smiled, he laughed, and he was very personable. You know, hard luck, bad life choices, circumstance, what have you. You know, whatever led Cliff to be in that situation. It just made me realize that there's more that we can do to help, you know, people like Cliff out. So I asked Cliff if there's any way I could contact him in the future, and told him I would do whatever I can to, you know, help him out if I can. And he told me yes. He actually has a cell phone, and this is where the video starts off again.
He's got a family member that does construction, and they drive a white truck. They dump over here all the time. And then they call the city and say it's me, to get the city to crack down on me to get me moved out of here. Well, if they wouldn't have tried to run me off the road coming out of Washington, I wouldn't have come to their front door.
Well, I've heard that Oregon okays the tent cities and the living on the side of the roads, don't they?
Well, since the COVID, no, they don't really. But since the COVID came through, you know, I mean, I was on my way back to Alaska. I was driving up there, and I got stuck here because we got shut down, and I was here for more than 72 hours. So in this state, legally, they have to evict me.
Right.
Get me out of here.
Speaking of COVID, you know, how are the homeless people out here dealing with the COVID? What, you know,
they're disappearing.
Is it really bad out here?
Yeah. I remember when I first got here, you walk, this place is so crowded, people everywhere homeless.
Right.
And all of a sudden, overnight, poof, they're gone.
Now, is there a unity? Do the homeless people come together as one, or is there a kind of like our nation right now? Is there a divide between the homeless, or do they look out for one another?
Sir, around here, a friend is an enemy because they say they're your friend, but like I said, you turn your back, they'll hit you over the head and take your wallet. Friends don't do that. No, I am 100% alone out here.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know, don't trust anybody. Unless they know what mother's love is. They know what that is, it's all right.
Well, this is Eric with My Crazy Adventures, and I'd like to thank Cliff for his time, and I sure hope that you can make it back up to Alaska sometime soon, sir.
God bless. Hey, it's a wonderful life out here. Like I said, it's even harder to be homeless. So keep your job.
You heard it from the man himself. Wrapped up the interview, and I have to tell you, for his circumstances, Cliff, he still had a hell of a sense of humor, and was upbeat for the most part. It's a really bad situation, this whole COVID pandemic. You know, our nation as a whole right now, it's, you know, divided, and we need to come together, and we need to help one another out, and, you know, do our best to make America great again. And regardless of who the president is, it all starts with us. You know, we can make a difference. So I'm Eric with My Crazy Adventures, and I hope you guys enjoyed my first video.